An elderly man named George Miller labored as a gatekeeper for a grand inn. He worked day and night in the warm weather and cold wet days. For the beyond 3 months, nobody had ever given him anything to drink or meals to devour. The best meals he should have the funds for became cereal every morning, and he'd paintings for 12 hours immediately without anything to eat or drink. At some point, George fell asleep after running for 5 hours with not anything to devour. An automobile pulled up, and Michael and Sarah Thompson, a husband and wife, were furious at the man sleeping. Michael honked the horn, and George jumped from his sleep. He without delay opened the gate. George apologized, but Michael changed into livid. "Antique man, prevent sound asleep on the process or I will should file you." George appeared down. Tears stuffed his eyes. "I'm very sorry. Please do not document me. This task is my handest profits to support my circle of relatives. My wife has been ill for the past month, and that I make little or no to pay the payments and provide schooling for my children. I have not anything to devour or drink, and now not an unmarried soul exceeded via might supply me any." Sarah looked at George with sympathy. However, Michael could not permit his anger pass. Inside the lodge room, Michael was nevertheless mad at the man. He burst out in anger. "I nonetheless cannot agree with that old guy changed into napping on his job. I failed to accept as true with his tale one bit." Sarah frivolously said, "Look at us. We've got air conditioner, water, meals, and we paintings in workplace. The person does not have any of those, and we must be grateful that he is sacrificing all of this simply to support his own family." Michael's coronary heart changed into softened. He regarded out the window and noticed that George was praying subsequent to an empty crate. A pair of minutes later, Michael and Sarah walked outdoor wearing water and food. They positioned them inside the empty crate, even as George turned into a sleep. While he wakened, he saw the water and food in the crate. He broke down in tears as he were given on his knees. Michael and Sarah approached him and they apologized. "We are deeply sorry for being irritated at you. We didn't recognize how a good deal you sacrificed to your circle of relatives." They then gave George $5,000 and embraced together in love. Drop a heart if you admire Michael and Sarah's kindness to the elderly.